So let's start with the Bruins because they've lost 3 of their last 4. Horrible start, and now headed to Columbus to face the Blue Jackets. What's your play in that one?
Yeah, so you look at this, we've got one of the league's best offensive teams versus one of the league's worst defensive teams and worst for goaltending. The Boston Bruins have scored 3 goals in 92% of their road games this year, so I'm taking them over 3.5. I like this play a ton. I've got it modeled out at about 4.2 goals for the Boston Bruins tonight, and I think that's probably even generous to the Columbus Blue Jackets, who have been absolutely awful defensively. I look at this, this shouldn't be an issue for Boston to go over the total at all.
Yeah, over 90%. That's a pretty staggering stat there, that's for sure. Let's get to a pair of teams who have been playing really well lately. The Panthers and the Senators are squaring off tonight north of the border. What's your play in that one?
Yeah, so I like the over in this game. If you look at it, on the road, historically, Florida has given up a ton of goals, and they've also scored a ton of goals. The Senators have played the most games with 7 or more goals in the NHL this season. They lead the league. Almost 60% of their games have 7 or more goals scored in them. Florida has been scoring and playing in a ton of high-scoring games of late. I like the total here over 7. I've got it modeled out at about 7.26. So I think in this situation, it's going to flop between 6.5 and 7. If you can get it at 6.5, that's an absolute hammer play for me. But even at 7, I think there's a ton of value here. You've got a ton of great storylines with 2 brothers facing off against each other. But in this play, you've got some shaky goaltending and some great offense. I like the play here at over 7.
Look, we're just a couple days after Thanksgiving, so we're all about family here. So you just mentioned the 2 brothers. Let's talk about a little player prop parlay you could put them together with.
Yeah, the Tkachuk brothers love playing against each other. They are the absolute talk of the league when they play each other, so I like this. It is probably my favorite game of the night in terms of watching 2 guys go up against each other. Matthew Tkachuk, Brady Tkachuk, each to have 3+ shots. I've got them both modeled to have close to 5 and 1+ point each. I've got them more than 1.5 points projected in this game. So if you really want to go lottery, you could go 4+ shots and 2+ points each. But we're going to go safe here, still get it at plus money, 3+ shots, 1+ point each. I don't think any of those lines should have any issues tonight.
She's calling it a safe play, and it's at plus 190. Rachel, I love this. And to me, that would be a spicy pick, but I'm hearing you're taking it up a notch with this game. That should be quite the fireworks type of game here when the Lightning head to Colorado to face the Avalanche. So what's the spicy parlay I'm hearing about?
Yeah, the spicy parlay is the fact that this is the game of the night. We are waiting to hear if Andrei Vasilevskiy is going to play. He is one of the best goaltenders in the league, but we've got some red-hot talent in this game. So I look at this. I rarely have a model that projects each player to go over 1+ assist, and I've got 3 in this game. So when you look at it, Nikita Kucherov, Nathan MacKinnon, and Cale Makar all in the top 10 in NHL scoring, all projected to have more than 1.25 assists, and all projected to go over this line at an 80% clip or higher. I think, to me, if you can get 3 80% picks and mash them together and get a plus money play, it's an absolute no-brainer for me. I love this play tonight.